Today we got my 2009 Mazda 6 3.7 liter 6-cylinder V6 whatever. We're gonna be doing a coolant flush on it. Right now we have it jacked up on 2 jacks on the side, wherever you want to call them, and then we have the lift jack stand whatever in the front, just to make sure for support. It's been cooling off for a while, hasn't been turned on, just to make sure that when we open it doesn't splash all over our face. I'm gonna skip to the next clip just to show you guys what we have and what we're working with so far. Start of this, what you're gonna need is a ratchet, and this needs to be, I forgot what size this is, give me a second, so my hands are all dirty too. 5/16 or whatever, however you say that. And that's what you'll need. And flathead screwdriver. This coolant we picked up from AutoZone. It's 50/50. We don't have to add water, and it works perfectly for Mazda, anything above 1990 and up. Coolant and antifreeze, I should say. And then this will save your life. You need it, I swear. You get it at O'Reilly's. It's gonna be perfect for trying to keep the air out, especially when you're adding all the coolant and stuff like that. It comes with a bunch of different fittings, and it's meant for that. So if you want to pick this up at your nearest O'Reilly's or order it online, links in the description as well. Hope you guys find it. But yeah, that's really all you're gonna need for this, and we'll just get right into it. All right, on the left side, so like the driver's side, there's gonna be these 2 bolts right here and right there that you're gonna need to unscrew so that you can move this out the way a little bit. And then, all right, so once you move that out of the way, under the vehicle, so we can put this to the side, and it's gonna be this little red twisty shit. Is gonna be where we're gonna need to drain it from. It's important to make sure that you have something that you could, pour it into. So give me 2 seconds again. Oh, that shit smell like booty.
Okay, so what you do, you're gonna need a flathead screwdriver and twist it off, and it'll start draining.
Yeah, so just twist it off a little bit with the flathead screwdriver,
And
and then it's gonna start smelling like ass and draining.
It's cold now, so you won't burn yourself. Motherfucker. There you go. Just open it up. Yeah, let that bitch drain.
All right, and then this is going to be our old coolant on the left side. As you can tell, it's a lot darker. If I do put it in the sun, let's see if I can take it out here, show you a little bit better. It's still green, just really dark. It's kind of hard to tell with the phone, but let's see. And then this is going to be our new coolant on this cup. It's a whole lot lighter, and yeah, you could definitely tell the difference between the 2. And now it's fully done drained into here. We are going to, probably took about 5 minutes. Just focusing on this. We're gonna go ahead and twist it back on, make sure it's tight so it doesn't spill out the other end when we pour the new in.
It doesn't need to be too tight neither.
Yeah, it doesn't need to be too crazy tight, just hand tight. Hand tight it up, and then 2 seconds. And this is what we mean by airtight with this thing, so that a bunch of air doesn't get into the system. It locks on right here, and then easy funnel to pour in. Coolant's gonna be right here, so you just twist this off. Make sure that your car is cooled off and you haven't drove it for a while, otherwise when you open this, it's gonna splatter all over your face, it's gonna be hot. So it's important to make sure your car is cooled off. But yeah, we're gonna start pouring it in. In it goes.
When you see these, that's air getting out of the system.
Now the car is off the ground. I took all the jack stands off, and it's completely filled up to where we have extra up here, and that's what we want with this thing. So now what we're gonna do is, I'll be back in 2 seconds. I'm gonna show you what we're about to do. Go ahead and hop inside the car, turn it on. 'Cause 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 heat on, or once you turn the car on, you're gonna want to turn the heat all the way up and make sure that thing is blasting as high as you can get it. You're just gonna keep watching this gauge until it gets about halfway. You don't want it to get past halfway, otherwise that would not be good. Once that's halfway, we're gonna go ahead and check for the air bubbles to make sure that it's pushing the air out. We would let the car run for about 10 minutes. It'll show that the temperature inside is actually halfway with the heat. Just hit my head. It's halfway right now, which is perfect where we want it. The heat's all the way up, blasting, full blast. Now he's gonna rev it to 2,000 RPMs and let it sit there for about a few seconds. You're gonna see bubbles start coming up. And that means that it's getting all the air out, which is perfect, and that's what we want. Good. So after you see that there's not any more bubbles coming up after you're revving it about to 2,000 or 2,500, that means that you've gotten all the air out, and that's perfect. So just give me 2 seconds. Take off this. It's nice to have this because, put it back on, sorry we took it off. You have this little tool. You really stick it in while you have all that liquid in there, coolant, and then make sure it's tight. Pull it off, and then simple as that. And then once you twist that shit off, twist the lid back on, make sure it's, hand tight. And this motherfucker does not know how to screw it on. But yeah, so twist it and then make sure that it's just, hand tight. And then that's pretty much it.